Hello, family and friends. I am here to give you an update on a blood clot in my lungs. So a week ago after work, I was feeling like I had put my neck out. I was fine all day. And I thought, well, just sitting at the computer, I have obviously done something to my neck and I'm going to go see a chiropractor. I went there. He wasn't there. I went home, was uncomfortable, told my husband that, gee, I put a Dr. Ho on my neck and it's kind of moved down. I said, I've really kinked it good, And so that night I wasn't able to sleep on my right side. I was not feeling up to par, but just, again, thought it was a kink in the neck. The next day, went to work, came back home. It got a little worse as the evening went on. I had my husband massage me and I was kind of short of breath, and I thought, oh gosh, this is so painful. And so I had him massage me and I had him dig right in on this spot on my neck back, right back in there, and I had a massage. I said, it just feels like it's gone down into my ribs, which doesn't sound like bursitis, but just, dig around in there, right? So he did, and then I couldn't breathe. It was like, like that. And so I said, oh, is it possible that you broke my rib? Because I had a hysterectomy 4 weeks ago, and I'm thinking, well, maybe I don't have the support down there that I used to, and maybe I cracked my rib or something crazy. So we go to emergency. My husband had given me 3 ibuprofen before we had left, gone to the hospital, and I was walking in, holding my side and just, in such pain like that. And I got to see a doctor from the time I got into the hospital, probably, they took probably about 25 minutes. And I saw a doctor, told him that I had just had a hysterectomy almost 4 weeks ago, that I have no history of blood clots for me. Told him my dad died of a heart attack, my mom lung cancer, this sort of stuff. So he starts with a stethoscope, listening all over, and he wanted to do an x-ray. So he did that. It didn't show anything. However, the D-dimer blood work that he did showed positive for possible blood clots. And he said it's not uncommon after a stomach surgery to form a blood clot. And so I'm going to treat this as though it is a blood clot, and I'm going to give you blood thinners in your tummy right now, a good dosage of that. So he did that and sent me home. I slept a little bit better. Obviously couldn't sleep on my right side. He said, come back the next day, go to emergency, and we'll have them phone you with a CT scan that was a contrast CT scan. And so I went to work the next day, and at work, I got a phone call that they were going to get me in a few hours. And then, I don't know, about an hour and a half after the phone call, it hit me just instantly. It was just like, I said, I got to go. And I left work, drove myself to emergency, got there again, walked in the same exact scenario the night before, just in such pain. And I said, I'm supposed to have a CT scan scheduled, at 1:30. I need to have it now. I said that I have a possible blood clot in my lung. Please help me. So 45 minutes later, I get the CT scan. 4 hours later, I get the results. And sure enough, I've got this big clot in my lung. And so the doctor put me on Exaltro or something like that. It's called. It's a blood thinner. It starts with an X. And so I've been on that for a week. And obviously I can breathe. I'm feeling better. Can't sleep on my right side still. It has shrunk because I'm able to move. I've been going to work. I've been, even going to my Anytime Fitness, where I've been walking for 20 minutes a day, very, very slowly. But again, no one really knows, do you move? If you move and exercise, like walking is what I'm talking about, is it going to move that clot, and is it going to go, back into my heart, where it obviously either passed through my heart or passed over my heart to get to my lungs. So I'm a pretty lucky girl to be alive, to be honest with you. Reality sets in. And I just want to thank everyone for their prayers. Life is just a little too short to not have good friends like you, so thank you for praying for me. I see my doctor on Tuesday, my specialist, for my 6-week checkup for my hysterectomy, and I'll keep you updated. Thanks.